Hello everyone from rural China. As you can maybe tell from the background, this is actually not the village that I live in. This is a different village. I just love villages so much that aside from living in one, I also visit them for fun. There is a big mountain near here and we're gonna go hiking on it tomorrow. For now, just showing you guys a little village tour. What's the point of beeping after you've already passed me? Right behind me here, we have a classic rural China item, the exercise zone. It's looking a little bit weedy, but it is still usable. Here is the classic spinny thingy. Spin on the thingy. There is some equipment for elderly people who need to practice moving their joints more. And there's also some stuff for kids, like this little swing and this little seesaw. And there's something over here that I must show you. It is a unique asset of this village. Please have a gander. It is a deer and sheep and goat themed public restroom. Unfortunately, the sheep, goat, and deer theme does not continue all the way into the facilities. It's mostly just an outer decoration, but cool nevertheless. Unfortunately, what was once a beautiful golden rice field down here in this valley is now nothing. We got here too late, so the rice has already been harvested. As you can see, there are lots of houses right behind me. Some of them are occupied full-time by village residents. Some of them are partially occupied and they have some empty rooms that are used as Airbnbs. And Yanzi, who you guys maybe remember from my summer in South China video a few months ago, is currently trying to wrangle us a good deal on some rooms in these houses for tonight because staying in the city would be lame. We want to experience rural China to the max. Even though I already do that all the time because I live there, but still. Yan Zong 怎么样啦？
这家的评分都还不错，但是我给老板打电话以后，他说，他爸爸出去喂鸡去了。哎，那三轮车是不是就是啊？
We took a little tour and gave it the seal of approval with extra bonus points for the cute whimsical decorations. Then it was time for dinner. Dinner time! There's not really any food in that neighborhood, but there is a town like 5 minutes down the road, so we're here to try a restaurant that the locals recommended. So this is one of those restaurants where instead of a menu, they have all of the potential dishes you can order on a plate in a little refrigerator, so you can literally pick it based on what looks good to you in the moment instead of just seeing a name on the menu. And they have some creatures in these little containers here. So if you want fish or fish-like items at their maximum freshness, come to the bucket and see what they got. I found something here that I have never seen before. It looks like a giant salamander.
娃娃鱼啊！这要多少钱呀？这个300多。300多哈，我们吃不起。
哇，这个东西这么奢侈啊！
这个现在300多已经很便宜了，以前更贵。
原来我这边，你跟别的地方起码都在400多。
对，现在是人自己繁殖，我还认识这个，就是把它从野生，然后繁殖到到现在让人能吃的这第几代的那个人了。
你吃过这个动物吗？
我没有吃过。
敢不敢吃？
我觉得不让我看到那个它的样子，我可能会吃一点，但是你让我整条上来，我不敢吃的，我觉得这个太恐怖了。
So that restaurant was way too expensive, not just the giant salamander thing, like every single dish was ridiculously expensive. So in the search for affordable food, we have found ourselves here, and I dare say this town has the slightest bit of nightlife going on. Please feast your eyes. There is a bit of construction happening that you kind of have to weave around, but it's pretty bustling here, you know what I mean? Here is the local snack shop with some children's infrastructure right here. This funky little ride thing with bubble eyes, I guess. Looks like a bubble blower in the eye socket. Bougie ice cream for sale. My personal favorite shop is this one because it has the cool red lanterns everywhere. Chinese New Year vibes, even though it's November. There's even a karaoke zone. Love it. Here we have an array of street foods. And that is it for the nightlife street. But hey, it was cool while it lasted.
You know you're in a small town when you see those teeny little electric cars with the funky cartoons on the side. They always have a weird cartoon on the side. I've like never seen one that is just plain. The search for affordable food has brought us all the way to this river here. Someone is out there catching a late night snack. Dinner time. This place better be affordable because we're tired of looking at this point. Looks a lot cleaner than the previous place too. Look at all of the aquatic creatures at their maximum freshness.
There's an interesting item at the table today. Oh, I can't hold it.
Oh my god.
Let's try the squishy thing.
What do you think?
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not something I would go out of my way to eat, but if I was at a restaurant and it was on the menu, I would think about ordering it, maybe. It's pretty alright, actually. As you can see, I am not cut out to be a food blogger, guys. This here is a familiar item. It's also very common in the village I live in, which is fried mulberry leaves. You know mulberry leaves, silkworm food. You would probably think that you can't fry a leaf, it would just dissolve, but mulberry leaves are so stiff that they actually are friable. If you ever see these on a menu in some village in northern Zhejiang, order them. They're really good. We're back! 某人没有做好来山上的准备。
你录了吗？
必须录呀！这么好玩的画面必须录。
哎，你可以来参观一下我的房间。
2张床。
我推到一起吧，我就可以在上面打滚了。
Yenza has this whole room to herself. It has 2 double beds, so we pushed both the double beds together and made a gigantic mega bed.
你放心，我们的被子全部都是洗过的啊，都是很干净的。
怎么样？
哇，太爽了
So Yenza got the bougie room, and I got this, and there's even a slide on it.
She's a baby.
一个30多岁的老 baby。
Y'all, look how cute this is. I'll always be there for you.
So this here is a little community activity space, and I'm actually going to need to use this table this evening because my room does not have a table. And look at the cute little log chairs. Does it roll like a log though? That's what I want to know. It does. It does roll like a log. Like, what an annoying chair. I hate it.
A few moments later.
Yenza has very kindly found a solution to my conundrum with the log chairs. Come on, it's confusing the way they're laying them on the floor like that, okay? I got confused. Good morning, everyone. The owner of this house is making breakfast for us. 辛苦了。
我们也走。
我出去看看风景，他们在睡觉呢。
有点冷的啊。
我穿了2层衣服呢。
下完一起伺候啊。
好的，好的。It's a little bit nippy outside, but it's definitely going to be a beautiful 5-star day. See this cute little thing surrounded by a white picket fence? That is the local wastewater treatment facility, if anyone was curious. Here's another early bird tending to his fields. Coming here is a reminder that my obsession with villages will literally never go away. I want to experience as many villages as I possibly can in this lifetime. Look who's awake, everyone.
现在有点冷。
看到了吗？那个玩意儿。
Wow, we have some sort of root vegetable, we have various pickled vegetables, peanuts, boiled eggs, and these buns. Everyone was making fun of me for putting salt in my rice porridge. I hate bland rice porridge so much. I don't know how Chinese people can eat it. They're like, you're supposed to take a spoonful of the bland soup and then follow it with a bite of the salty vegetable. And that just doesn't work for me, unfortunately. I guess I'm just not destined to fit into this society. We also tried some of this mysterious root vegetable. It was alright. Sorry, I have no further commentary than that. This thing, however, was genuinely really delicious. The outer coat of it is made with sticky rice, and the inside is sesame. I love sesame, so I think I will enjoy this one. This is definitely the winner. This is the best of all the breakfast items. After breakfast, we said goodbye to this cute little house in this cute little village and headed up the mountain.
Here. I hope you guys coming here visit.
是不是晕车了？这么没劲儿。
有点撑，恶心咋子？
哎呀，这个小可怜晕车了。
不是晕车吧？就是感觉有点
晕，
这叫晕车。
我已经晕了一路了。
Alright, finally it's time for what we've all been waiting for, a scenic stroll through the mountains. This right here is one of my favorite trees because it looks like it would be an evergreen because it has needles and not leaves, but the needles turn orange in the fall. How sick is that? Look at it. It's just like an evergreen with needles, but the needles change like a deciduous tree. 过来接触大自然。
像这个植物它叫珊瑚椒，我们摘一个叶片揉碎了闻一下，它会还有很清新的味道。我们有管它叫法国香水的，它可以缓解晕车。
我感受一下香不香？它很像圣诞树的味道，好多年没有闻到这个味道，这就是圣诞节的味道，同志们。We are currently walking through the rock forest.
你看这个果实，小松鼠经常吃的。
我的天哪，又是我童年的味道。我以为中国没有这个东西呢，这个在我老家很常见，到处都是。它形状有点不一样，美国的那个就很像你们的陀螺，然后这个就比较长。我们会把它的这个帽子摘掉，然后放在手指上，这是个小人。
哦，那这个挺有意思的。
第一次来这种很大的一个大自然。
第一次来一个很大的大自然。
对。
哎呀，我们小爱说话真的很有艺术感。I spent my first 6 years in China, just like in cities almost all the time, except for occasional travels to rural areas. And now I am making up for all that by being in nature as much as possible. In the past 6 years of living in China, I've almost always been in the south, so I've never really gotten a super satisfying fall season because a lot of the trees don't lose their leaves. And that's even more the case now that I live in a bamboo ecosystem, so they're really not losing their leaves, which of course is great in the dead of winter. You get to see lush greenery, but I'm just saying I love fall. So it's nice coming up on this mountain to feel once again that I have entered the peak of fall, and there are beautiful golden leaves everywhere, and I love it because fall is my favorite season. I am very satisfied with this experience. 5 stars. This place really is the perfect fall vibe that I've been chasing all these years. So right here is a big rock opening full of sticks.
假如你有一个腰酸腿疼，你放一根棍子放在这里扶一扶，撑一撑就好了。所以说，如果你有兴趣的话，可以放一根试试看。
你的腿酸吗？
我的腰疼呀。
Oh, a lot of people seem to have leg and hip pain. So they've all laid their sticks down here. Some of them are full on branches. This thing's got mushrooms growing out of it. So it has created a really cool aesthetic as you walk through this thing. It's like, whoa, sticks everywhere. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
谁要尝一尝？这个果实很鲜美的，它叫高粱泡。
这个怎么像覆盆子呀？
它是一个科一个属的，就跟覆盆子啦、树莓啦、木莓啦。好吃。
100%确定这东西没有毒吧？
我100%、200%确定。
如果在大自然中捡到一个吃的，就会给它加分。就是超市里人家把这个卖给我，我都想退钱。
多吃几个才有感觉。
吃。
有点酸，但是我喜欢这种酸酸的。
哦，那太好了。不用吹啊，没有毒啊。
我喜欢。
我们不在沙漠。
我喜欢了呗。
这么爱吃，你再吃点呗。
Very nice. I love it.
它的果实上会分，还有树叶上都会分泌这种盐状结晶物质。梅花鹿跟它的分布非常一致的，因为梅花鹿这种偶蹄目的动物会有舔盐的这个特性，它经常来舔这个植物的果实来获取充足的盐分。我们也会撒一些盐块在它经常出没的区域，是盐砖之类的，帮它获取这种盐分。
然后你们突然把一个盐砖放在那儿，它就发财了。
对，
舔。
是的，是的。
Y'all, how many other places in the world can you go hiking under a giant canopy of deciduous pine trees? Like, how cool is this place? I'm in love. Instead of the path being covered in leaves, it's covered in pine needles, orange pine needles. I love it.
Recognize that view? Yep, we're back to the starting point. As much as I would love to stay up here for another like 5 hours, the sun actually is about to go down behind the mountain, after which this place will become inhospitably cold. So we're headed back down the mountain, and I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely fall hike.
Bye, everyone.
See you next time.
山上的秋天好冷呀，大家来的时候一定要多穿。